This is the old creek bed. It's on the other side of our property. And as you can see all the reeds in there, all the water, birds chirping. And now it's all stagnant. It doesn't run anymore. It hasn't been dredged out. It goes nowhere because there's property that's been built up all around. So it just stays here until it drains down to the water table. But the critters still use it. Unfortunately, there's some trash in there, but a lot of it has been cleaned out, thank goodness. So I'm hoping to get frogs back eventually, and hopefully. I'm hung up on a blackberry here. But this is our property over here. And there's still a lot of wild blackberries in there. And they're not the native kind, unfortunately. They're the invasive kind. Super invasive kind. But he's taken care of a little bit up there. They worked on it last year. And I'm going to clip back everything that comes into our yard again in the spring. It'll be a daunting task, but not as daunting as it was before. So this is the way I walk in over all the blackberries. Very easy to get hung up in the blackberries. There, got out. But this is our property here. I could actually cut back this whole little section here because that's still our property. So I may go after that in the spring because there is an evergreen huckleberry in here. And the blackberries take it over every year. So I will be cutting those back once again. And then over here on this side, you have the ponds that I built. I'm down here filling suet feeders, so figured it was a good day to take some video. But I planted some viburnums in here, and there's fruit trees, and there's a sand cherry, and a regular cherry, and pluots, and just all sorts of things. There's the tiny Pacific rhododendron right there. And there's the taller one. Taller one is doing very well. I think I probably will go and get some more of these this year because they would look very pretty in here. And then we have some willows. We've got a silver willow, and then the one over by the tree here is a natural one that came up. Well, there's my cat climbing a tree. Or thinking she's climbing a tree. But yeah, there's a lot of the stuff that has to be done. I'll have to dredge out my pond a little bit, get some of the leaves out, but the fish are still in there under the rocks. I see them every once in a while. So they're still surviving. But the water is quite high because it's done nothing but rain. Oh, looky, looky. I planted irises down here apparently, and there they are. Those are probably the deep purple ones, although I don't remember planting them that far out. So who knows? I don't see any of my cattails that I planted last year. Planted those over here. But I do have some kind of special grasses. I don't know what kind they are. But those are a different type of grass. So we will leave those. And I don't see any signs of the cattails. So I will have to try cattails again this year. I can separate them from my fountain in the back because they grow very well in the fountain. And I just keep separating them out every year. And I'll just keep doing it until I get some cattails. I think I'll plant them closer to the log over there because that stays the wettest. But that's what it looks like down here. Because it hasn't frozen and we're not supposed to get any freeze except one day this next 2 weeks. It's supposed to go down to 30 one day, and then everything else is going to be above 34. So, what can I tell you? I don't have a seasonal pond this year. Too warm. Ground isn't frozen. Hi, Alec!